Yep.
Yerp. Yerpity.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can see it's getting stronger as the fight progresses. Getting more comfortable, start landing shit. He just didn't know how to follow up. A lot of niggas don't know. He'll land his follow up. Exactly. You can see him like fighting against that. So he'll hit you, and then it's like he'll get that nigga, knock him, stink. Like something was on my face.
Hold on, we're having problems. What the fuck is going on?
New always talking.
Well,
New always talking shit show.
yo. Now that shit's working. It's your boy
Okay.
Doc on.
That's what's up, man. It's your boy Keem Sincere, man. We back for another one.
Episode of the Always Talking Shit Show. Big pause.
Big pause.
Oh, wow.
Well, how was your week, my guy?
It was decent.
Did we talk about your LA trip? I didn't think so. How was LA?
It was cool.
What was that about?
Let me take a drink real quick.
Yo.
I was gonna leave you on it. It was cool. I was about to take a drink. Nah, it was cool. It was cool to get out the house and go chill. I've been wanting to go to LA ever since I moved to Vegas because it's so fucking close. It was like going to Frisco when I lived in fucking Reno. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it was cool. The Jay Stone show was tight. It was the day before Nipsey's birthday, so at midnight niggas was doing a little celebration of Nipsey's birthday and shit. We went to this little hookah lounge. The shit was cool. Shit was popping. Wasn't bad.
I seen those pictures.
Yeah, shit was hella cool.
I was turned.
I had fun. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I couldn't complain. That shit was fun.
You get any good eats?
Man,
I ain't gonna lie, fam. That's at my older age when I travel, I just be trying to get some good food. Like
nah,
some shit that I
not
can't
really.
eat at home.
I ate Mario's before we left here, but we got there. I wasn't hungry, and then I think Jones ended up getting sick because he drank too much.
Goddamn Jones. Acting like a young buck. Boy, you know better. Jones, what you doing?
So
he know better.
And then the next day, I end up getting sick because I find out I can't eat cheese. Like, I can't eat no dairy products now. I'm, like, completely lactose intolerant. So, I can't eat cheese. And so I spent the whole 4 hours sick. Like, fucked up sick, my nigga.
Driving home?
Yeah. He drove because, I ain't can't. Nigga, if I was driving, we would have been in California till the next day. Because I was sick till like 10 o'clock that night. We left at like
So you niggas was out there old.
11, 12 o'clock.
You niggas needed some Tums and shit, nigga. And
Nah, I needed to
some
just not
laxatives
fuck
and
with
shit.
the dairy. That shit, bruh. That shit ain't fun. I got an appointment Thursday to figure out what the fuck is going on with my stomach and shit.
Damn, son, that's crazy. All prayers, though, man. The positive energy. I hope, everything is good, but that's no joke, man. It's no joke. That's where they're gonna put the little thing down your throat.
Mm-hmm.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
Yeah, that could be wild. That could be wild. Stay strong, my guy.
I got to, because I be feeling like nigga got like cancer or something because I done lost like 50 pounds since like December.
Damn. I don't think it's that.
I mean, but I also don't like fuck with sugar or fast food.
That's what I'm
either,
saying.
so.
You stopped eating a lot of shit.
A lot of bullshit.
You got a lot healthier. So that's what I was saying. Like, nigga, you can lose
I had to.
You don't look droopy and
Right.
sickly.
I had to lose weight because, bro, it's not even that I had to lose weight, but I had to change my diet because just simply hydrating out here.
Oh, that's a fact. Bro.
Like, I have to drink hella
niggas
water.
That's from
you know what I'm
Vegas,
saying?
that's lived here their entire lives.
Hydrating.
I don't think they understand that shit. Like, I don't think they understand the process of, like, getting used to living in Vegas.
Right.
Like,
You got to
this
get
shit different, my
hydrated.
nigga. This shit different. When I was a little boy, when I first moved out here as a kid from Brooklyn, like, I used to be out playing ball in the streets, running, tagging, all that shit.
Right.
When I moved back out here like 10 years ago, I remember the first time I felt the heat 3 days straight in the summer. I was like, there's no way in hell this is the same city. Like, there's no way in hell I was outside and it felt this way.
Yeah, how did I ever
But then I
survive
pay attention,
in the,
and I started looking at, it's always kids outside playing.
Yeah, bro. Kids.
Go by the basketball course in the summertime, little dudes out there hooping.
They're different.
They out there
Not
hooping.
even they're different. We were different. Like
They
just
skin thin.
Yeah,
They got thin skin, nigga. That's gotta be it, right?
I feel, or we just regulated heat
They
different
shit
as
more
kids.
transparent or something, nigga.
I don't even think it's that. I just think as kids we regulated heat different.
Fam, it's something.
I feel like we didn't get as hot.
Can't. Nigga, no, we didn't. Because I used to be out hooping, fam.
My son never complains about being in school every day outside.
No kid does.
I never did.
The only kids that really do sometimes is girls.
Right.
Like prissy girls, like, oh, it's hot out here. All right, I get that. But, like, niggas out there loving recess just like we did when we were shorties.
I don't know how we did it.
Me neither, man. That shit is nuts.
I do remember nigga being
Fam,
at that
and
water fountain.
when I went up to
thirsty
I didn't
as
realize
shit.
how, like, how am I going to say this? Like, fam, coming from the heat and then just shooting up there real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing niggas just like, that's hot. I'm like, dog, it feels
Wonderful.
amazing.
In Reno? Oh,
When we was up
yeah. I was like, this is great. I
Dog.
wish Vegas felt
Hey,
like
these niggas
this.
was laughing at me, bro, because we was leaving the spot, like, and the wind gust came, and I had to do the Titanic.
They don't
I couldn't
get
help it. I was just
we
like,
don't
oh my
get
gosh,
that out
nigga.
here until like the fall.
Fucking January.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you gotta be damn near
Niggas don't,
January
niggas
before
don't
they
appreciate
get
that type of shit when that's what you live in.
Man.
But when we're used to 112, 115, and we go to where it's 93, 94, 95, nigga, that's like 70 to us.
It felt like 70, dog. It felt like 70.
And where their gust of wind is like a blow
always
dryer.
chilly.
Yeah.
Because, Tahoe right there is coming off a little gust.
Nigga.
Oh, my God. Dog, niggas was laughing at me because I'm like a little kid. My hand all out the window when we driving.
You be
like,
mad when the wind
like,
hits you
fam,
here, nigga.
what do you mean the wind,
It's
nigga? You
offensive, nigga.
dodging that shit like Floyd, nigga. Like, man.
Getting hit by the wind here is offensive, nigga.
It's just wild, bro.
Cause it really make you hesitate for a second. You be like, "Damn, bro, what the fuck is that?" Or when you go outside. Okay, here's what fucks me up about Vegas, bro. When you go outside and you expect a breeze or at least a coolness to it, and it's hot, nigga, as fuck still. No breeze.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That shit will fuck you up for a second, because if you're used to like nighttime sitting on the porch and there's a breeze, we lived in Reno for mad long. You know what I'm saying? Nighttime to us, nigga, we go outside.
It naturally cools off at night.
Right.
Everywhere else in the world, probably. Well, not in the world, but majority places.
Death Valley don't.
Majority places, right?
They cool off at night.
You see the like, fam, our lows be motherfuckers highs.
99 at 4 in the morning. Who the fuck is 99 at 4 a.m.? Niggas ain't even. Come on, bro. It should be illegal to be hot when niggas ain't even outside yet, nigga. Or niggas ain't even supposed to be outside yet.
No, I'm gonna tell you where you ain't see, because you been doing other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till you need to start really like letting their hair down and go out. Let you go pop up, my guy. Because what happens is you leave a spot and it be muggy. You know, somebody go outside with this drink on the patio.
Right.
Family, you walk outside.
Oh yeah, and it's hot.
And it's worse than inside.
Fuego, nigga.
And you be like, damn.
Why'd I fucking even come out here?
It's hot. Because go back in and it's
right. Because most places, you're like, I'm gonna go outside, catch the breeze, and get some air. Nigga, going outside, you ain't no air to get.
You don't sober up when you walk outside when you leave here.
Yeah, you can't roll the window down, stick your head out that motherfucker, and hopefully get a. Nigga, if you about to throw up in the car,
that's like boiling in your shit.
Right.
Like,
if you're about to throw up in the car, nigga better pull over, because there ain't no catching the breeze out the window and getting rid of it, nigga.
That heat will make you throw up more. You be like, oh my god. Cause true story, when we was leaving, we pulled a little. Of course, you know we on vacation, so we pulled like a little all nighter in Tampa one night. Like, we headed back to the hotel room, and I remember like I'm leaving out the spot, and I'm just like, no. Like, it's going to be hot. I can see it. It's daylight. Oh, my God. Nigga, I walked out. It felt so good. Oh, it's not
Vegas. Yeah, you're thinking Vegas.
I was just like.
Oh, I'm not in Vegas.
What the fuck? And I was like, this is what these niggas get to feel on an all-nighter?
Good.
Drinking and all that, you know what I'm saying, dehydrated. That's how you feel, like that. The sea water, the sea air just, man, it fucking, like, sobered me up. Nigga, it was just like, man, this shit is lovely, dog. Like. One day we just sat in the car and didn't walk in the hotel for it.
Here, if you get drunk all night drinking and leave at 6 a.m., you're getting sick.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting sick going to the car because it's already 100.
Yeah, fam.
It's already triple digits.
That's why you be seeing so many people not make it to the car. Fam, how many times you leaving and you out and you see like a female with like 3 dudes around her and her friends like just fanning her and giving her water, like, we're just going to go to the car, like, because she didn't make it. She like,
bro. I'm not leaving from this spot. If I get up, I'm throwing up again.
Hey, man, one of the things my uncles, I should say, they found out I had popped up on these niggas, man, and I had snuck 21 on them niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? They like, who 21? King 21? Man, they instantly ran, grabbed me. This is at a family. This is my family casino, like family like spot. So this is a whole family spot. These niggas ran behind the bar and just start bringing like big shots of Remy. Like, boy, you grown now, boy, take a shot with me. Now I was just young, but I was old enough to know not to get tricked off, not to trick myself off. So I took about 3-4 shots of Remy and killed it on them. Like, nah, I'm straight. I'm good. Y'all ain't about to have me in here fucked off. My girl was in town with me. Y'all ain't about to have me in here. I know what y'all trying to do, right? Ain't gonna be no jokes on Keem. Plus, and I'll be up north, nigga. We do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, my one of my other uncles was like, no, I think it was my auntie. I think it was my Aunt Renee. She was just like, here. She gave me an ice cold water. It was just like, every couple drinks, drink that. Yeah, like, word?
Because you'd be good, right.
Man, I've been chasing liquor with water ever since.
You chase it with water, you be straight. Even the next day, you're going to be straight.
And I'm not for the hangover, bro. That's not my vibe at all.
Right.
Keem, hangover, I don't like that. Man, I had one crucial hangover.
Those words don't even go together.
Man, story time, fuck it. Was just like freshman, sophomore year in college, whatever. I'm in college. I'm at my godbrother's house.
Right.
We get super wild, right? This dude, we was wild. We do some wild shit. Female, oh, whatever. We kicking it. I get sick. Fam, you know what it was? Nigga, I got faded. And I know if Dex see this shit, he gonna be weak. And some kind of way, we ended up like either at a female's house or at like an establishment where there were mad crab legs. Fam, so I'm faded. We're faded.
Smacking crab
And this
legs.
is young faded. Like, it ain't like I'm a vet in the game. I'm a young boy. Get drunk, nigga, crab legs. And I'll remember that. Get back to the dorm spot. We party, kick it a little bit more. Shorty hit me. Come through. Like, I'm at my parents' house. I'm house sitting there out of the country. That's what she said. So I remember hitting Dex like, bro, what I'm going to do? Right? Matter of fact, I'm going to just tell the whole truth. Ended up taking my man's car. You know what I'm saying? He sleep, passed out, because it's the night. I don't got time. I can't wake him up and ask him. He dead, nigga, for another couple hours. But I really wanted to, like, entertain this shorty, man, so I'll never forget. Tell him that there's like, nigga. And Dex, that's his cousin. So at the end of the day, nigga, my nigga Dre wasn't going to be hella mad. But this is where I violated. It's not taking the car to go kick with the work. That's bro code. Where I violated, after I go jump off, party with shorty, I'm hitting my man's nigga, telling him, the shit, like, nigga, went down on my way right now, nigga. I don't get pulled over by the boys. Lord knows I should have. I wasn't supposed to be driving, right? I don't hit nothing, fam. I'm big faded. I hit the nigga, what you want from Jack in the Box, nigga? Feeling good. Go to Jack in the Box, grab some Jack in the Box for this nigga and myself. Nah, bro. Coming from around the Jack in the Box thing, I'll never forget this shit. Nigga, I drove through the drive-thru. And I remember, like, driving through. It was one of them drive-thrus that after you get your bag, you still kind of loop out. And, I'm faded. I smashed a little bit, nigga, and I got turned a little. And I felt that just a little in my stomach. Like I shook my. You already know where I'm going, D. You already know where I'm going.
Oh, it started it. Oh, you felt a little shift.
Fam. I felt that shit. I'm like, nah, I'm good. My nigga.
That's the first time.
Peep this, dog. I'm just tell the whole story, because if my godbrother or Dre, if any of these niggas hear me telling this, nigga, they're going to kill me in those comments. You understand? But I get sick, fam. Right? All over. I can't. I'm trying to. Actually, no, nigga, I'm telling the story wrong. Real quick, my bad. Nigga, I make it back home. Me and Dex go get some motherfucking Jack in the Box. Because this is what happened. He smashing, nigga. That's what it was, nigga. I wasn't driving. He was smashing, and it bubbled me up. And I was like, bro, you got to slow down. I'm faded. And he, laughing. Nigga, young boy shit. We young. Like, nigga, I don't want to hear that shit about my stomach. You don't care. You don't get considerate about your friends like that until you get a little older. When you young, a nigga tell you, like, bro, slow down. You're just making my stomach hurt. You speed up a little bit. Like, stop being a bitch, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was one of those, nigga. He whipped me, nigga, and I. Dog. Yeah.
All in his car?
But we in his cousin's car. Our mans, though. We all mans. Hey, but his cousin will kill you about his car. He one of them niggas, like, he loves his car. And it was a nice whip, bro. Shit all custom. Like,
So you threw it all over this nigga's car?
Fam, all in it. I'm on my seat. I'm in the passenger. On myself. Oh, this story gets fucking wilder, nigga, because I just remembered another part of it. And then we're going to get into our show. But, nigga, watch this. I vomit everywhere, bro. Projectile. My nigga Dex, nigga, knows that we ain't supposed to be in here fucking off the car. Pause, nigga. He grabs my head. Matter of fact, Dex, you ain't shit still, nigga. He driving. He like, no, nigga. He trying to, like, get me out the window. So he muffing me this way, nigga, and driving. Fam. I get to the mind you, this is his dorm, nigga. Like, this is like the little off-campus dorm shit, right? Fam, I get to his, this is crazy, nigga. I ain't thought about this in years, nigga. Let me give you this. Somebody slow because of that wax. Fam, I get back to the spot. We make it back to the spot. Real, like I said, we young boys. Real nigga shit like, Dex is not about to clean my vomit. Like, my nigga risk his life for me. He ain't cleaning that up though. Like, nigga, when you sober up, you gotta clean that shit, right? Like, fuck it, nigga. It is what it is, nigga. I'm about to go kill his Jack in the Box and go lay in the bed, right? I'm at their crib, so nigga, I'll never forget too, nigga. Cold ass new AI jersey. Done. One time, wore that shit one time, nigga. It's out of there, fam. I fucked that up. And this is why I fucked it up.
Out of there.
My nigga Dex do one thing. Like, nigga, mind you, I'm at his dorm shit. We college kids right now, nigga. I pull up, nigga. I'm faded. My nigga help me. He throws me on his downstairs couch. No homo. I got vomit on me, and I'm on his couch. The nigga stripped me. I'm just in my drawers. I'm talking shit. Good looking nigga. Bro shit, right? Fam, we forget that he has a whole fucking roommate moving in the next morning. We're in college, bro. Like, school's about to start. Like, this the end of the summer. We going ham. Roommate moving in. And it's a co-ed dorm, fam. She's a female.
So she come in, you in your drawers.
Nigga. No, she don't come in. Her mother, her father, and her younger siblings, nigga, come in, nigga. She comes in last with a bag like, is this my roommate? Like, why would he be in his nigga? I'm faded.
So
I'm in my drawers, nigga.
Out,
like,
yeah, sleep.
My nigga Dex must have realized, like, he wakes up, he jumps out the bed, comes down like, oh, I'm so sorry, this is my brother, man. Like, nigga, throw something on me. You know what's crazy? Her dad
knew what happened.
Nigga, her dad was like,
he knew what happened.
Had a good time last night, huh? And he was just like, hey, well, we're gonna go get something to eat, so we'll give you guys a minute. Like, and she had dropped her stuff off. And I'm not gonna lie, fam. I wouldn't be shocked if they was just trying to figure out how the fuck they gonna find her another place to live or something. Like, first off, she's from a small ass town.
And it's two niggas.
It's two Negroes, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think Dex had braids at the time. I definitely didn't have like dreads at the time, nigga. I had like a fade. Mm-hmm. But Dex either had like some curly shit or like long braids. I remember Dex shit was long, so we tatted and shit, nigga, all the young shit. Like, but this is young. I'm young and like, so they looking at us like, nigga, what the fuck?
Trying to run the train on my dog.
Right. I remember her little brother just looked at me like nigga, you're in your drawers. So I jump up. I'm like, oh, shit, bro. He's like, yeah, nigga, I forgot. Woo, woo. So, nigga, nothing. We don't make no big deal of this, nigga. We like, oh, that shit fucked up. Oh, well, we young, nigga. Like I said, we dap each other up, laugh about it. I'm like, yo, where my clothes at? He's like, oh, yeah, damn, nigga, I was faded. I forgot I was going to put them in the wash for you. They over there. My shit, nigga, in the corner, nigga, in the trash bag. I look at that nigga like, bro, go get me some shorts and a T-shirt. Like, nigga, get that shit out of here. I'm never wearing that. It's over. We tossed that.
Jersey gone.
Now, peep this, though. Luckily, Dre was on a football team. Beginning to see his football season.
Right.
So his ass wake up, nigga, he don't know this. No, he got to be at practice, dumbass, early. He kicking in himself in the ass for even hanging out with us, nigga. You feel me? So we got to clean the whip. Well, I have to clean the whip. My bro was like, nigga.
You threw up. That's on
you was hella weak last night, nigga. Want to eat hella crab legs, nigga. While drinking hen, nigga. Like, nigga, what you doing? So, all right, bet. I'm cleaning this shit up, nigga. It smells horrible. I'm in my drawer still. Don't ask me why. Nigga my nigga threw me a fit down there. I'm like, I'm gonna hop in the shower. I'm gonna clean this shit up first. I'm in my drawer still, nigga. Some little nigga out in the little shit. There's nothing but college bitches riding by, nigga. Like, nigga.
Right. Fuck it.
Fuck it, nigga.
Like, it's a pussy out of this.
Or the homies riding by like, nigga, you stupid. What you doing? Like, nigga, we was wild last night, right? Either way it go, we good. Guess who comes riding by, nigga? It's a Sunday morning after a wild Saturday night. I'm still kind of faded. I'm in my drawers. You guessed it, nigga. My Dukes is giving in a fucking foreign exchange student a ride to church. So she done went and picked this nigga up and his peoples, you know what I'm saying? And as she's driving by, she stops and was like, you know my mom. She's like, that's my son right there.
In your drawers.
I'm faded,
Cleaning throw up out the car.
Yeah. By the time I get home, dog, it was my first hangover. I was so sick and faded and just, I'm done. Bro, I've never been like that again. I didn't partied. I didn't went on tour. I didn't kicked it with celebrities. I done did all type of shit, nigga. I have never gotten to the point where I felt like that ever again, fam. That's one thing I learned instantly. Oh, this shit alcohol.
That shit.
There's limits to it.
Man,
you better be thinking when you're eating shit. Don't just be getting drunk and then tasting some shit at the party. Nigga, like, oh, yeah, this look good. Nah, nigga.
You better make sure that's going to agree with you.
With what you've been doing.
Later, nigga.
So now, I prepare myself. Nigga, if we going out and we going to drink or something, I know that. Bro, I'm drinking a couple bottles of water.
Nigga,
I'm eating a nice
we made that
meal
mistake
first.
before we figured out how to tailor that shit and getting pussy while we was drunk.
Yeah.
Because all it takes is...
This is true?
Oh. Hold on. Hold on, bitch. If I don't...
Right. Hey, but the thing is, though, like, that's just growth and development, period. What about this? And I promise we're going to get to the show. How unfair is that?
Say that one more time.
How unfair is that?
What?
I guess because women got to, like, birth children, men got to work harder during sex. It makes sense. I guess it's a fair exchange. All right, moving along, man. We do got some shit that we want to talk about. What's been going on in the world? We had
that bullshit ass fight.
Jake Paul. Let's get right into it, man. Tyron Woodley, Jake Paul fight.
Shout
Jake
out
Paul,
to Showtime
Jake
for
Paul
just making boxing look like a fucking joke.
We'll get into that too.
Love you.
Jake Paul.
Fuckers.
Jake Paul. We'll pivot from there. Hold on to that.
All right.
Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley. Congratulations to both of them. They got a bag.
Mm.
It wasn't the worst entertaining celebrity fight.
No, I'm
But
not
at the
saying
same
that
time,
either, but
I'm
I feel
just
like
saying.
it was a robbery.
But at the same time, man, like, I know pure boxers are going to say, oh, he won the early rounds because of inactivity and isn't it? Man, stop. We're not judging. That ain't Floyd and Pacquiao in there.
Nope.
We're not judging it that harsh. If that was a street fight, Tyron Woodley won.
Right.
Jake Paul had more marks on his face, nigga. He got hit more. Like,
was winded, sweaty.
or he landed them like power shots.
Yeah. But niggas, whoever the boxing commission was, wanted them to win so bad.
It was two dudes from Ohio.
Oh, of course.
And they is talking rematch. That boy Woodley said he wanted his rematch.
I'm straight. For what? If you ain't gonna knock him out this time, shut up.
But that was his first time ever
But
boxing.
I can't even say shut up to you. You won the fight, Woodley. You did. In my eyes, you won that fight. Period. I don't know why I'm talking like you didn't show up. You showed the fuck up.
Well, no, this
you
is what
beat
he's regretting.
him.
You know what?
Like,
Shout out
I wish
to his
you would have
corner.
knocked him the fuck out.
It was a dude in his corner that told him
Knock him the
midway
fuck
through
out.
the fight. No, he said, hey, look at me. You're going to get to the dressing room and be pissed off. Let your hands go, son. Listen to me. The thing is a striker in the UFC, same thing with Conor McGregor versus Floyd. You may be going, ha, 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 ha. And then you're grappling or defending a takedown or some shit like that. Or a knee or elbow. You're getting into a different, like, set of skill sets and comfort zones. And I just think that, like, Tyron Woodley, like, isn't used to stringing punches together like a boxer because he had never done it before. No, in the UFC, you're never going to get to just stand there and throw 10 straight punches at someone before they grab you and try to flip you on the ground or kick your leg or, you know what I'm saying? It's a different vibe. So I think that given the inactivity, kind of somewhat, I'm not going to say he was gun shy, but maybe. I think that naturally doing this before, like having the muscle memory of doing it one time, going through it, I think he's tasted the kid's power and feels like, oh, man, you're not knocking me out like that. Like I could eat that. Pause.
He should have did. He should have known that.
That's easier said than done. Right now, Jake Paul is the more experienced boxer.
That's real. Yeah, you're right.
Like that's a fact.
You're right.
This is what this nigga does professionally at this point right now, and he trains year round with a great team, and he's gotten 4 professional fights. Fam, I don't care what it is, right?
No, you're right.
Like, you know what I'm just saying? Like, no matter. So it's hard to look at it like that because of Tyron Woodley's, a career fighter.
Because you put Jake Paul in MMA.
That's not even going a few seconds, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Woodley go fucking.
Or put them niggas in a bar. Like, just put them in a bar or an alley. I don't think that's going that long. Woodley is fucking him up. But in the skill set of boxing, that's what I'm trying to tell people, bro. Like, if you know how to box.
Hold on, I get all that.
Okay.
Jake Paul's a more technically sound fighter. Get it. He didn't win that fight still.
I agree. I was only saying that because I see that, like, boxing fans and aficionados, they take that stance.
Also, let's keep it real.
I'm
he
like,
still has not fought a boxer.
Exactly. And I don't know if he's going to fight a boxer.
Not even a journeyman.
Until, like, fight 18 or some shit like that. If they can keep getting someone with a somewhat name that people think, oh, this is the guy. Nigga, he's doing the Floyd Mayweather thing, man. You know how many, and I'm not making fun of anybody, but you know how many Hispanic, especially Mexican, American, and Mexican natives spent a lot of their hard-earned money because they had developed this, like, not a disdain, because it's all sport, you know what I'm saying? And that's a strong, healthy boxing fan base. I'm not going to dare, like, disrespect them people and say they were racist towards Floyd. But Floyd tricked them into, like, joining in with him in this, like, little, like, tit for tat. Like, oh, I'm going to be – he would do things that was, like, on one hand, you could say he's paying homage and being respectful, but it comes off as disrespectful. Right. Like wearing a sombrero. Right? Now, he's dressed it up like, oh, I love the Mexican people and the culture, and I just want to show my Mexican fans the support on Cinco de Mayo. But then you're going to fight one of their most beloved fighters and dominate them.
And beat their ass.
And then move on to the next one. Like, it became a thing where I got Mexican friends that just was spending money to try to see Floyd lose. They just wanted to see Floyd lose to a Mexican, which is natural. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jake Paul is doing to the world. He knows guys like us that watch boxing. He knows boxers and things like that are never gonna, like, jack this shit. But everyone else in the world will.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Because me as a boxing fan will jack it if he can go fight boxers and win matches. Stop,
you're changing the story. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying jack it the other way around. What he's doing right now. No. Of course you're gonna look at it with a slant, like, nigga, you ain't even fighting a boxer. Right. I thought you wanted to be a boxer.
Right.
Why are you fighting wrestlers, MMA guys, and basketball players and TikTokers? Well, his popularity drives the bag, and boxing is a prize fighting sport. Yep. Whether you're skilled, whether you went through the amateurs or the Olympics or not. If a motherfucking million people is willing to pay $100 to watch you fight, you're a boxer.
Right.
And he's reminding the people of that. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I feel you. I ain't gonna let you go out like that, my nigga. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that, I don't know if this was some shit that they just kind of stumbled across and now they doing what they do, or if they really plan this shit out, but it's genius, and sometimes there's accidental genius. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, shit.
Yeah, I guarantee neither Paul brothers thought they could get this far with it. Logan, I guarantee didn't think
on
he
his
was ever gonna
podcast and
fight
things like that.
Mayweather.
No, on his podcast, bro. One of the things that kind of made me, like, not tripping about the, like, Logan Paul. I wasn't tripping about it, but one of the things that kind of made me, like, it endeared me more to him was, oh, he gets it. He gets it. He talked that shit like he really was about to come in there, nigga, like Tommy off motherfucking Rocky, and beat the shit out of Floyd's little ass. But then when you get in there, you be like, oh, he didn't believe that.
No. Because
he don't even have the skill set to throw a fucking straight jab or a left hook properly, let alone fight Floyd Mayweather. And he was smart, because this is what people forget about Logan. Is it Logan? Mm-hmm. Logan is the oh, I fucked up. I was saying Logan Paul, and this was Jake Paul's fight, right?
Mm-hmm. No, we're talking Logan Paul because he fought Mayweather.
Okay. Logan Paul I was noticing, like, even Joe Rogan pointed this shit out. Like, he's doing really good at clinching.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a skill set. People don't understand.
Yeah, it's not easy to clinch.
He's bigger and longer, so, of course, nigga, Paul's like, he could do it. It should be easier. But his clinch game was immaculate.
But to do it against Floyd?
And this is the thing, though. This is why he was able to challenge to do that. Niggas forget that this nigga was a D1 wrestler at Ohio State.
Yeah. He's a big dude.
That physicality.
And he's big. He's not
That's
a small
what I'm saying.
guy
That's what I'm
at
about to
all.
say, dog. He's
and
not
he's
built
not
like a wrestler at all.
He's not
No,
out of
he's in
shape.
great
That
shape.
nigga look like he could go
He's
play.
in pro athlete shape.
He look like he go play tight end in the NFL right now.
Yeah. He does.
You know what I'm saying right now?
Now, he probably can't.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, he looks like he could.
Right.
He probably could at least did what Tim Tebow was just out there trying to do at tight end. But his business guy was saying that. His partner was like, well, what if this happens? What if, like, Logan's unique skill is able to, like, get him in the room with people? They was talking about that nigga playing tennis against people. Nigga trying to play football, all kind of shit. He was just like, man, what if we can get 1 million people, nigga, to, like, watch him, pay to watch him play against a chess master.
Mm.
He has that type of devout following, so it's about feeding your audience, man. Like, no one gets mad at these conglomerates when they start switching off into shit that nobody's had. It's a lot of companies that do that. Like, you know what I mean? You go from making sandwich meat to making loaves of bread, nigga, Miracle Whip, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Mayonnaise. So I guess we're in the era where humans are able to do that without multi-conglomerates behind them.
Right.
You feel me? And that's always good. And that's good for what we do. So I'm never going to knock that. I gain more respect.
Here's the thing. Is that nigga Jake needs to quit asking for Canelo because Canelo will knock that nigga's whole face off.
He needs to quit asking for Tank.
Has he really?
He be talking big shit about Tank. He be talking shit to that nigga.
Tank will beat the dog.
Tank tweeted back, leave me the fuck alone.
For real?
Like, Tank will beat your ass on sight in the streets, nigga. You might want to leave that nigga alone. Like, he different.
Bro.
Like, he not really with the trolling. Yeah, bro. You can tell Tank ain't with that trolling, fam. He's not from that culture. He already probably feel highly disrespected that you boxing.
But you can see he already don't take it there with him. Jake Paul don't go to Gervonta Davis fights to troll him.
No.
He knows better. Gervonta Davis got niggas that
have you seen the shit that he said to him, though?
Yeah.
Well, he don't go to his fight yet.
Right. He goes to other niggas who he wants to fight. He went to Woodley's fight, my nigga.
No, he was at Ben Askren. Woodley was at Ben Askren's fight.
No, but I'm saying he's been to fights and shit of MMA. He's been to MMA fights and shit trolling these niggas. He ain't been to a Gervonta Davis fight because, first of all, Gervonta Davis got niggas there that'll beat Jake Paul the fuck up.
First of all, Jake Paul is not nowhere without security. Nigga, ain't nobody beating that nigga up. These motherfuckers, I don't think you niggas realize how rich these niggas is. And his yellow ass was on the Disney Channel and then all that other shit like when he's kids.
Put hands on him for touching Mayweather's hat.
Yeah. You seen how that happened? Yeah, that
Gervonta got niggas just like that, is what I'm saying.
Fam.
Like,
well, he ain't gonna make the same mistake twice. Let's
right,
say
he
that.
was.
He definitely like, nigga, I got squad with me now.
And think about it. Gervonta squad against Jake Paul's. Baltimore niggas versus some of them LA niggas.
I wouldn't even say they LA niggas. Because Jake Paul and them ain't from LA. You know what I'm saying? They're implants, like a lot of celebrities in LA. Motherfuckers are from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, I'll rephrase.
Nigga, you see the neighborhood they grew up in?
Yeah, but then they're rich, aren't they?
Fam. This shit's so immaculate. Like.
That nigga Gervonta said the realest shit ever. Leave me the fuck alone.
Man, leave me the fuck alone.
Because I'll really do something to you.
We don't need a contract, bro. That's what you don't understand. Like, Tank don't need a contract to fight you, nigga. If you bump into that nigga in the club or something, nigga, he been to. What you say? What you had said? And take off on your ass, nigga.
And Gervonta hit different, nigga. Them body shots.
Bro, you see that nigga was about to beat up 6'9".
Uppercuts. Was he?
You never seen that?
did that happen?
That's when I realized that nigga was crazy too. 6ix9ine was at that nigga like he really wanted to fight him. It was like, bro, 6ix9ine, do you know if this nigga punched you, you might die, nigga?
Nigga might split your spleen, nigga.
That nigga might make you not walk again, nigga, with a body punch or something, nigga. Like, and I'm not gassing no man. I'm just saying, like, that little nigga hit like Mike Tyson. He be making big ass niggas. Yo, Tank is different, man. And I think that niggas should leave him off their little hit list. Because, you know, he said, the little boy said he had a hit list. And Tank was on there. Canelo was on there. Yeah, they ain't put Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence on that motherfucker.
Because he knows better. And then both them niggas.
Errol Spence would kill one of those Paul boys in the ring. That should be a murder. Terrence Crawford would have one of them niggas eating through a straw. They won't even see those punches, nigga. That's the problem. You won't even be seeing those punches. That's why I knew Floyd wasn't going to really go in there and box with Logan. Because I'm like, bro, you can kill him. You can, like, genuinely hurt this kid. Like, you're not going to do that just to make some money. You wasn't even, like, doing all that when you was a pro fighter. So I knew he was going to go in there, dance around a little bit, nigga, like, jab him up, nigga, hug him up. It's crazy. Yeah, this shit too strong, bro, here. I got to put this out for a minute. So, what, you said you wanted to take it, you wanted to pivot on that in terms of.
Showtime's fucking up boxing.
Yeah.
I need to stop. Your last hit was Floyd, what?
I'm looking for Montel.
Your last hit was Floyd Mayweather, and now your next hit is Jake Paul when you got Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Andretti, motherfucking shit. Canelo could have a deal. Motherfucking, there's all types of names out there that could have deals. But I'm just saying, over Jake Paul, there's a bunch of people Showtime would give a deal and make boxing great again. I mean, not that it's not still great.
I'm definitely on my devil's advocate shit on this one. So
I
let me
feel
know
like
when you're ready. My bad. Go ahead.
I feel like any one of them fighters I just named, along with the Tank Davis, could get the pay-per-view number buys and money.
Okay, so let's see what the pay-per-view guys was for this Paul fight. Paul claimed the fight passed 1.3 million buys, which would see the fight generate a pot of 75 million to split up between the fighters and everybody involved. The 39-year-old's highest payday came back in 2018 when he fought Darren Till for around $430,000. Let's see how much they're going to earn after the fight. That's nuts. Fam, do you know Mikey Garcia? You know how much he got to fight Errol Spence?
I don't think it was anything like that.
$7 million.
You said, right?
Oh, yeah, we talked about it earlier. That's nuts, right?
Yeah.
Dog, this nigga's in there risking his life fighting Errol Spence. All these pro fighters, they're in there with other pros that can hurt them.
Yeah.
And Jake Paul signed a multi-fight deal with Showtime. So they're smart, bro, in my opinion. This is business. This is what they do. They find an entity that garners some attention, and they can monetize that attention, and that's what they're doing. They're monetizing the attention that Jake Paul and his brother brings in. Because if you're not careful, See, we're not foolish, bro. We're not gonna just put money in for no reason to go watch this shit. We might not just go buy this. But all those little kids that buy Jake Paul t-shirts and his merch and buys Logan's merch and all those little girls that think they're cute, all those people, these motherfuckers aren't going nowhere, fam. When niggas was mad at Lil Bow Wow and people like that, guess what? They ain't go nowhere because they was young when they was popping. And the people that solidified them when they was young, Bow Wow never flopped. He always went platinum. Right. He can do a reunion tour right now and make some millions because there's grown 40-year-old women, 30-year-old women that grew up having a crush on Bow Wow, and now they got the money to buy their own tickets, and they can get backstage passes for them and their girls.
Yeah, and might be able to get some.
Or at least tell them that I used to always want to give you some, like, and take a picture with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if they grew past that shit. But, like, yeah, that's the thing. We might not give a fuck about NSYNC. Let them niggas announce a reunion tour right now. They doing stadiums, dog.
I don't know. They just did a show out here that didn't do that well. Them Backstreet Boys and Boyz II Men.
What kind of show was it? What kind of show? And where was the show at? Yeah, at the arena? Well, you mean like it wasn't a good show because of like attendance?
Yeah. Because I'm just speaking on as far as like your sellout theory. You had 3 of 4 of some of the like the most dominant boy bands. And they didn't sell that shit out.
First off, I wouldn't put Boyz II Men in that category. Them niggas ain't a boy band. Them niggas was an R&B group, and that's completely different.
All right, 2 of the biggest boy bands.
Right, now I'll give you that. But what I'm trying to say is that if it was on one of those things, like, because in Vegas you see that a lot, at the Orleans and stuff, it'd be like 30 fucking artists, nigga, that's top night. You'd be like, damn, nigga, like every.
That was only them 3.
I'm not talking about that particular one.
I know what you're talking about.
Where it'd be like 30
2
R&B
hits.
acts.
They'll do 2 hits and then next act, 2 hits, next act. Yeah.
No, I'm not even saying it like that. Like from what I heard, them motherfuckers really be doing shows. Like it'd be a long ass day of just concerts and shit. I'm sure they limit them to a certain amount of time and records. But the thing I'm saying is that I've heard that sometimes people on those tours, on those stops, you're not getting like, they're like a soft date for a lot of those acts. Like, you know what I mean? We might pop up, we might not. And if we do, we just giving y'all a little 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, we're going to give y'all a couple, we're going to do a couple of the hits. We might give y'all a new song we've been working on or something like, and we out of here.
Right.
It's a quick bag. It's not really their show set. It's not their mic guys. It's not their sound people. They might not have the stage to do. Because if NSYNC doesn't have backup dancers and flair and show and all this, nigga, they're not Boyz II Men. They can't sit there and harmonize by a trash
Plus,
can on fire.
it was NSYNC minus Justin Timberlake, too.
So what are we talking about?
Not the same NSYNC.
You should have led with
right.
that.
I forgot.
Okay.
It just clicked.
That makes sense then.
It clicked.
No, I feel you.
I was
that
like, wait. I was just thought about it. I was like, nigga, Justin wasn't even there, so of course it didn't.
Well, there you go.
I'm smoking. My bad. I'm high.
Because the thing is like,
and see,
they were so Justin-centric that it don't even make sense to come out. They just really was getting the bag. Boyz II Men is now 3 deep instead of 4, but old boy can't tour.
Yep.
He can't do that anymore for his health, like, and his living ability. So it's different. It's different energy. Like, they don't look like they still kind of got camaraderie. It don't seem like the years, are there anybody like was bitter.
Yeah,
like,
NSYNC without Justin is not NSYNC.
Fam, we can go out there. Like, nigga, just, it's really that. Yeah. Learn the choreography, then go out there and they can lip sync this chorus. Because ain't nothing. Like, who was doing Justin's part? I already know, JC, the other little nigga that could sing. He could sing, but they never featured him enough. So the fans don't really, a lot of fans don't really know that the other dude could sing.
I got to go back and check if even he was there.
Oh, fam.
he's almost famous enough to not even be there.
They on some Temptation shit.
Yeah,
You know, I'd be like, nigga, the Temptations there, like.
well, because there's only one Temptation alive, one original.
Now, but it was a time it was like 3 groups.
Yep, you're right. Yep.
So that waters it down. I don't care. That kills it. Like, I hate that they did that to the Temptations.
Could you imagine being that now though? Like being
We wouldn't let that
like the
happen now.
Backstreet Boys, and like you were like a fucking world superstar, super huge, world renowned fucking boy band known from fucking sea to sea. And
Right.
now, who the fuck are you? You feel me?
Whoa.
Justin Timberlake's good.
I mean, financially, they all good.
I don't know.
They're good, bro.
Yeah, that's real. But damn, just to know that you went from selling out like super huge
This is why I'm saying
arenas.
they good. You don't hear nothing. Nothing about the
No
NSYNC boys like
bankruptcy,
financial.
like that. Yeah.
None of these niggas on drugs.
No, but
and
so
nothing.
no. What I mean is like
I think you know
going
what it
from
is.
the Coliseum shows to the
No,
to
but you
this
know why?
shit.
Because you're thinking like an artist.
Yeah.
I think these kids, with the exception of Jay-Z probably always wanted to be like in Justin's place and sing more and do all that. I remember he tried to do other little stuff. It probably didn't hit off right?
It just didn't. Justin.
The other dude came out as gay, right?
Yeah.
Early. And that was kind of controversial back then, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the other guy, they used to wear the little Superman shit.
Joey Fatone or whatever.
Nigga, he knows damn well he wasn't no fucking musician that was supposed to sell millions of records, go platinum, tour with Madonna, go on stage with Snoop, be at the BET. He knows that he was living a dream.
Be on stage with Michael Jackson.
He knows he was living a dream the entire time.
Yeah.
And when the ride was up, he said thank you. I remember getting that vibe from him on his MTV Cribs episode.
Right.
Because it was like, damn, this nigga's house is that fat. Imagine what Justin shit look like. Like, Justin be doing all the singing. And it was like, damn, he got this much money. Like, he getting this much dough. But he was saying that, like, man, my life is just, like, I'm extremely grateful. Some motherfuckers that say that shit, that's a celebrity and that's famous and getting a lot of money, they really mean it because they know damn well I'm not really this talented. Mm-hmm. You take away that writer, that choreographer, that sound guy, those 2 lead singers.
Fuck this. You take away the whole group. Joey Fatone is nothing. He's not a singer. He's not a dancer. He's not a.
That's what
I don't
saying.
even know how the nigga made it in the group.
He looked like the homie.
Yeah.
That niggas liked having around. It was like, bro, they say we need another person.
Right. Yeah. Just come in. Because you know there was no parts like, hey Joey, go sing this part real quick.
Not one.
Not ever in this.
I don't even know what that nigga sounds like singing, bro. Nobody does.
He probably don't even know what he sounds.
So think about this, fam. And you're talking about a pop group. So these niggas was getting away with lip singing majority of their career.
And look
the only
at how
time, the only time pop singers really be singing, I'm talking about like that era pop singers for sure. Because nowadays, like an Adele or something, nigga, will blow your socks off, nigga. Lady Gaga's classically trained from Juilliard. She could sing. I'm talking about, Christina Milian or Aguilera.
Abdul.
Right. What I'm saying is that, like, that old structure of where it was just like show sets. I'm not saying that Justin Timberlake can't sing or the other dude couldn't sing, but they just wasn't singing. Yeah. Like back then, you was just concentrating on making sure you do your dances. It's just like the same thing with Justin Bieber. The nigga Justin Bieber don't be singing at the award show. Nah.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's not his. He's not that type of singer. And it's like I've heard that kid get better.
Still fuck him, but
all the way fuck him.
Father fuck him.
But I've heard that. I've heard that development. Like, okay, you can get better at certain things. Like, you know what I mean? You've been doing it for a living. You've been growing up, going to vocal coaches and stuff like that. But still, do I think that I'm ever going to see Justin Bieber, like, walk off on stage, nigga, dolo, and sing with a live orchestra, nigga? Like, no, that's not his thing. That's not how he got famous. Give him that auto-tune. Give him some of the best writers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Best producers. And yeah. He'll two-step that shit. That nigga be doing the worst live stage performances because it sucks. Because I remember they was trying they was comparing nigga to Chris Brown and like people like that. And I remember once at Warsaw they both performed, and I was just like, if I was Justin Bieber's manager, I would go slap the shit out of my label. Hey man, don't ever have my nigga. Don't ever have him on stage trying to dance with backup dancers. And I'm nah, nigga. If he gonna be on stage, he gonna be just being a cool dude. Singing, harmonizing to some girls, hollering at them, while there's some niggas in the back turning up, dancing and doing all that shit. Don't ever have him try to join in, nigga. Because they try to make it hella simple, dancing. And you can see him counting like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm like, dog, that's not fair. Don't do him like that, bro.
Say 1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah,
5,
man,
6,
don't do the kid like that. Meanwhile, I was named Chris Brown doing backflips, moonwalking. I mean,
does
all
this
type
shit
of shit
naturally.
Like, the most natural dancer since Michael Jackson.
Counting no steps, like
right. So it's not even fair. Like, don't do that.
Hold on, we gonna fuck around and forget. We can show you. Look.
Oh, I wasn't gonna forget, man.
Look.
Yeah, man.
Look, you see those? We need to get the chains, nigga.
That's definitely what I was thinking when I seen that. I was like, oh, that'll be the emblem. Yeah. That'll be the joint.
Probably gonna cost us about $10,000 for doing that little shit.
My bad, that was loud. My bad, y'all. All right.
Over here thirsty as shit.
No, man, that was that canna lean.
You ain't bring me none.
I knew you was gonna say that, and I was waiting for you to say that so I can say this. Because when I tried to give it to you last episode, you said, "Nah, nigga, I ain't fucking with that shit. You gonna have me fucked up, nigga." Nope, nigga. I remember last time. I was like, all right, well, you don't fuck with it.
Every time, though.
Well, I didn't even bring it with me. I just poured this up on the ride for the ride.
I shouldn't have gave you no ice.
Oh yeah, because that's what took it to the next level,
I
my
should
nigga.
turn the ice machine off.
That's just good ice too, nigga. I might pull up on your ass randomly. Then, King, what you doing? Chilling, just come through, dap you up. You gonna think shit sweet? I'm gonna walk over there and get a cup of ice and walk out on your ass, nigga.
Knocked it over, just so you then don't have it and you have to clean it up, nigga.
Like, I'm out of here, buddy. This nigga got this good solid ice, my nigga. That old 80s, nigga, 90s ice, nigga. You don't get that no more. With a little curve to it, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you mean, bruh? All right, man, hold on. So this is the part where, man, it gets real, bro. Because, actually, no, let's save that. Your boy Bus, man. You hear about Bus?
What my nigga
You see what these niggas in, like, the Black Congress and Roland Martin, and then they going hard on Bus, nigga.
What my nigga Bus do?
Shout out Bus, man.
That's my favorite rapper.
I know, nigga. That's why I put it on here. I was weak when I seen this shit. So this nigga, MC, man, God bless Busta Rhymes, man. Because look, I don't think he did this shit on purpose, right? And I don't think he was trying to be like on some like extreme shit. Because his reason, Bus is on stage. I think he was at Summer Jam or something. It's lit. He slow it down a little bit, baby, if you give it to me. You know, that type of shit. He in that vibe. But he started telling the crowd why he not fucking with those masks. I know, but it ain't even on no political shit. Bus gets out there and be on some shit like, I'm not fucking with those masks because one time, you know, back in the day, when I used to roll up on Shorty, you know, sometimes it was her lips, it was her mouth, it was her essence. You know, those vibes that I got that allowed me to, you know, push up on Shorty and make it a love thing and whoop. And he was talking like on that tip. Like how we gonna know each other, niggas, our soul. How I'm gonna know you my soulmate if you got the mask on and I can't see your face. We cutting off our connectivity. But he's on stage at a show talking shit. I get it to an extent. I wouldn't have said no shit like that. Especially when his album cover got a motherfucking mask on it. You know what I'm saying? But I think that, like, the media kind of jumped on him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think them going on tirades about it and replaying it made it more detrimental than what it was to the people that was there. You know what I mean? But Yeah, Bus do better, bro. I don't
I
know.
don't even know if that was doing bad.
Fam, listen to me.
Yeah, it's a fucked up time to
The
say
United
that,
States of America just got banned today
from everywhere.
to travel to Europe, nigga. Hey, if you coming from the U.S., stay the fuck over there. You incompetent fucks. That's what they just said to us. That's why I was like, bro, do y'all motherfuckers still gonna walk around and tell me that we're the leader of the world, nigga, right now? The leader of the free world? No, the fuck we're not. I'm hearing our experts, our so-called leaders, say that we might have to just get used to COVID. We might have to just live with it. It might be like the flu.
Fuck out of here. I got people in my family that are only gonna get older and older, and they're gonna be able to keep living through COVID.
That's
like
what I'm
it's the
saying,
fucking
fam. That's
flu.
everybody.
Eat a dick.
Like, and hey, I might want a child. I gotta bring them in
and
through
there's
COVID.
motherfuckers who, you
Come
catch
on, bro.
COVID and your whole lungs get destroyed. You never breathe again the same. You got to go on a fucking respirator the rest of your life. You got to have a fucking oxygen tank the rest of your life. Young niggas get their lungs. Niggas like us, our age, younger cats, our lungs destroyed
Bro,
from this
motherfuckers our
shit.
age dying from this shit. Bro.
I'm cool, bro. Fuck you. Oh,
So-
it's gonna be like the new.
So
flu.
what I'm saying is, dog, think about the leadership we have in place, man. You know what I mean? So they're jumping on Busta Rhymes because what he's saying to some motherfuckers at a concert as a rapper. I get there's detriment in that. Okay, yeah, you got people that look up to you that might listen to what you're saying, fam, and they might, take that to heart. Okay, I get that. But we're going to excuse the president? Former president, I mean? We're going to excuse, like, Fox News because now that they've been threatened with a lawsuit, now all of a sudden they're recommending that you go get a vaccine or wear a mask, either or. If you're not going to get vaccinated, the least you can do is wear a mask.
That's real.
I don't understand how we got to a point.
Yeah, I'm not vaccinated.
I don't understand.
I at least wear. I don't complain and bitch about places. I wear my mask everywhere.
I'm
I got it with me.
fully
everywhere.
vaxxed, and I don't be over here
Excuse me.
tripping off niggas that's not. Oh, I can't come over here and vaxxed, and you're not vaxxed, and bro, at the end of the day, it's your fucking business. I ain't never took a flu shot.
Never
So
did.
I know niggas wasn't discriminating on me like, oh man, you can't come over here, bro. We all took the flu shot, and you might get the flu and bring it. Nobody ever said that to me, so I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that because you're not vaxxed or anything like that you can't be around me or I can't be around you. Right?
Right.
It's too much misinformation going on about this thing in the first place, and at the same time, man, it's like, hey, this is where it scares me, nigga, because we're in a capitalistic dump hole. Now you can go to the motherfucking Walmart and buy the COVID test.
Well, yeah, I'm glad I could do that though, because I thought.
But no.
I thought Jalen might have had it last week.
But what happens is,
I did have his
listen
real
to me.
test though.
I feel you. That is cool,
I had his real test, and then I.
but
went
that
and got the
scares me,
immediate.
dog. That scares me.
Mhm.
How long? Nigga, you can't go take a fucking cancer test over the counter.
Yeah, you sure can't.
You can with AIDS now,
Mm-hmm.
but that took 30 years. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I took the vaccine, nigga. I don't know what's in it. Shit. But, nigga, I ate a fucking cheeseburger from McDonald's the other day because I was in a hurry, and I don't know what the fuck is in that either.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. I don't know what's in my soap. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is in the chicken that I just bought from the grocery store.
We really don't know about that either.
So, I'm just tired of all these fucking clout. Like, this is what I would say to Bus. Fam, this is going to sound like the racist white lady told LeBron to just dribble. I promise you it's not that. But, fam, if you there to do a show, and if you're going to talk about things to the people, just talk about shit that you know.
Yeah, because don't get debated over.
There is no way you can have that stance to where you're giving it out to the masses because you don't have you're just going off what you think. You don't have no research to say anything about frequency. Shit, a lot of motherfuckers didn't meet their fucking baby mother or their child's father with a fucking mask on, and they turned out to be shitty for each other.
Right,
What happened to the frequencies then? Like, that don't mean shit, nigga. This mask might be blocking a whole bunch of bullshit. Fact, I told Reed the other day, I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck it. They want niggas to wear masks. I'll never not wear one. I'm always gonna wear it. Nigga, everywhere I go, I'm always gonna have a mask in my pocket. If it's too crowded in there, nigga, a little bit, I'm throwing my shit on. You know what I mean? But it was weird to be in Florida, fam.
Asians been doing it for years.
Yeah.
This ain't new to them.
Asians and Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And John Sally.
Been doing this shit.
John Sally said he was on the Bad Boys doing that shit. Said because in college he got sick. I got some of that wax in there. You can put it in that little pipe thing. In college, he said he got sick, man, every time they traveled. So every time we get on a plane and go somewhere, I would get, like, I would feel it. I would get, like, in my throat and all this stuff. And he said one day they was, doing physicals or whatever, like, at a clinic, and he just grabbed a couple of those masks, just on instinctively. He said he just put one on. When he flew, he said he figured, he's like, man, if I don't get sick, dog, I'm gonna do this every time. Mm-hmm. So every time he's in the airport, or every time he travel, he always has a mask on.
Right.
And he said it's because you're in this encapsulated like thing. Like it ain't like you can open the window.
Nope. And it's recycled air because it's a closed environment. Because you're being so high in the air, it's the only way you can breathe.
So why not?
Sure, we got next.
That shit's uncomfortable though, fam.
Hell yeah.
I've been on a few planes last couple days. That shit is not comfy. All right, man. You want to go first? Donda, nigga. What's poppin'?
Don't like it. Had a couple of songs on there I did like. Here's my thing. I listened to it. The lyrics are there. The genius is there. I just don't want to be feeling like I'm always waiting for the beat drop because you don't feel like it needs a drum snare pattern.
Is that what you really mad at? That it don't have a drum snare pattern?
I'm mad.
Let's be honest.
I'm mad. And the whole album just isn't cohesive to me.
See, that's what's weird, bro, because I think this shit is uber cohesive. Like, in a modern way. I'll say that. Not uber cohesive like when we was coming up and traditional but like in the way that like these young minds and like, I don't think this is an album that he made for young people, but I think he definitely wanted everybody to get a little something, and I appreciate that. I feel like everybody got a little something out of this joint. Like I think it's just, I thought it was cohesive in terms of like the way, like in an unorthodox way, I will say that. So I guess it's not cohesive technically.
Yeah, I just don't like
You know what? I'll digress. I think you're right. Based on the word cohesive, it might not be. But in terms of like the...
To me, it just honestly, it didn't have...
It vibed.
It has no replay value. It's not something... It's not something I'm going to throw on a long trip.
Boy, I can't wait to get in this car. That's crazy to me. Because normally we fuck with a lot of the same music and shit. So I was geeked. Like, I ain't bring it up to you on the phone earlier on purpose.
But this is the same way we felt when Dialect said he didn't like King Disease 1.
Yeah. Did he like part 2?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, okay.
He did love part 2.
We'll get into that afterwards.
He said part 2 was fire.
We'll get into that afterwards.
He loved part 2. He did not like part. Remember, we felt it like real.
Yeah, like
niggas
I mean, we was on the highway,
hip hop,
like Dialect tripping. What are you doing? Like, why you say that?
This shit, but yeah, he loved part 2.
That's what's up, man.
It's not him. He wasn't hating. That's how you know he wasn't hating on him.
Oh, I knew that then. Some niggas is. I mean, bro, we've been here.
From 90,
but I know, fam. We've been
so
here, fam. Like, this nigga's been talking these talks.
But even not okay. So let's talk. Let's go back to this. So let's go back to artists not doing like. Or just completely just going too far left. Nas did that on a couple albums. There's points where there's a couple albums from Nas I was like, hell, what the fuck are we doing with this, my nigga?
I will say this.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Nas has definitely given us a couple.
Right.
But the thing is, though, we still love him. It's Nas, and he was probably better for it. Because, I don't know, bro, when you stamp something, like, I remember niggas telling me, oh, bro, that nigga whole fell off. And I was like, oh, yeah, no, he switched his subject matter.
Yeah, but he never fell off. Just go put yourself deeper in the lyrics and take
Right.
Stop
Elevate
thinking that we're
yourself
not talking
within
about
the
a 40-something-year-old man or he's
50.
50. No, we're talking
Now,
at that point.
back then.
He's
You're right. No, yeah, you're
at
right.
this point, like, my nigga.
Yeah, you're right. And
Old
that's
enough to know what whip to cop and old enough not to put rims on it. Like,
right.
come on, nigga. That's like, I buy Maybachs. I don't put no fucking 4G autos
Right.
on a Maybach.
Right.
Takes away from the value.
And then, like,
I don't got the bright watch. I got the right watch. You know what I'm saying? Richard Millie with no diamonds in this.
I forgot about that song,
watch,
nigga.
Come on, bro.
30's the new 20, nigga.
I'm so hot.
That shit was, man.
Better
Classics.
automobile. Come on,
Classics,
bro.
But so.
But the same way, even with Big. Big's 2 albums are completely different from each other, nigga. One is the dope boy on the come up trying to feed his dollar. The other one is I'm rich now. Let's tell you about this fucking story now.
Right.
Versace suits and nigga mansions and Benzes giving ends to my. I'm living that life now, nigga.
And it feels stupendous, nigga.
I'm living a life where Puff told me I have to get out
I could do
the
this
streets,
right. Yeah,
nigga.
no facts. Yeah.
It ain't an option. You don't get to do both no more.
Right.
It's this or this, nigga.
Right.
So I get it. Kanye grew, but maybe I don't like what Kanye grew and blossomed into. Maybe that's.
I told you what I think it is for a lot of people. I want you to think about this. Like later on, just think about it, because we Kanye fans. Think about it. I think that
maybe
one
I
of the
missed
things.
that Kanye swag.
That's what I'm talking about. I didn't say swag, but that's what I was saying when I was like the vulgar music, like the vulgarness and the just cocky, like nigga, I'm gonna say some shit that's so Yeezy, like, you know what I'm saying? I felt, honestly, I heard little remnants of that.
I did too.
But the problem is, in the context of a gospel album, which we like to keep forgetting.
Can I get a gospel album with fucking the old Kanye beats though?
Hey, can I?
Old Kanye flow.
I'm glad. Can I say this?
Can I get that?
Can I say this?
I'll take that.
I always
play it.
Fam, when I was a youngster going to church.
Give me some real hip.
When I was a youngster going to church,
gospel, nigga.
Involved musically in church.
Kanye could do that. If I could get that old Kanye beat with this new Kanye gospel rap, that might be some shit I really could get into at that point.
Hey, so peep this though. This is my problem with that. I get it. It's not a problem. I would love that too. But he stopped rapping like that way before these albums.
He did. Pablo is probably the last time
that he was choppy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And guess what he said though? The nigga said he had like
no, I don't mean the choppy. I mean like selfish fucking not J Dilla, Slum Village.
Right.
Swag Kanye. Pink Polo.
But the
Kanye.
thing is, that Kanye was misogynistic. That Kanye was a womanizer. That Kanye was an addict. It's the same thing. Look, to me, it's gonna sound selfish, fam. As a motherfucker that's partied with drugs and done things, fam, I like Eminem, low-key suicidal, antisocial,
on drugs,
and unfortunately, on drugs. Like, that Eminem? My nigga. Now when you want to start, you know how, what I dog.
Right. But then you can have that, we start having
that
a different
Kid Marshall, that nigga right there, that's a different animal than the Eminem that niggas just on the rap god and woo woo woo. Yeah, I know you can still rap, nigga, but
that was rap.
That dude right there.
If we're gonna say any portion
was
of
different.
Eminem was a rap god, it was that Marshall.
Yeah, that nigga was different, man.
We could talk about that.
Bro, that nigga was different. And there's a pocket that you have when you're dealing with those certain elements that sometimes, man, sobriety and a clean lifestyle is not conducive to that pocket.
It's not. You're
and I'm
right.
like, if Kanye is married now and he has daughters now and he's like a girl dad.
Right.
Like he make the reference, nigga, he was like, he said something about Kim and mom jeans and him and dad shoes. Mm-hmm. Like, because there's all them shoes look like dad shoes. And he's like, well, nigga, I'm a dad now.
Right.
I gotta be fly as a dad, nigga. You young niggas could take that mantra and run with the young nigga shit. There's other young niggas to make you help you niggas get fly. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to keep this fly shit alive forever. Mm-hmm. That's what Swiss, Tim, all these niggas that we grew up listening to and shit, nigga, that got kids and shit. Like we're just watching them take this hip hop shit and do the counter. Like, nah, nigga, I don't gotta grow up, nigga. I'm a Toys R Us kid, nigga. I'm a hip hop kid. I'm gonna be fresh forever.
Forever, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Whenever I decide to do this shit.
Right. I'm gonna be fresh forever.
See me? I still got Nautica shirt on, nigga.
Come on, fam.
Act like nigga.
Nautica sweats, nigga.
Nautica sweatsuits still ain't cheap.
Nautica sweatsuits is still nigga one of the top sweatsuits. What you mean? I got a little Nautica joint. I got a little Nautica skinny bubble joint at the house, dude. Nigga can't really wear it that much out here in this desert.
Dog.
Shit kill me, nigga. I be trying to wear that shit too, nigga. Like
Coach had a fucking brown sweat fit and a black sweat fit. They had it for like 60% off at the outlet.
Right.
Didn't buy it.
Yeah, because why?
What the fuck am I gonna do with that?
That's for the niggas that's coming here from Chicago or coming here from somewhere else where they going back, or even Rena, where they going back up somewhere where it's going to be cold.
Right.
Because, fam, you put on a hooded sweatsuit here, you definitely can't wear no jacket. And you're coming out the hoodie.
Yeah.
At some point. And that's why I hate that shit, because I've been, you know how many times I done left a yamp then got me for a hoodie or
I took it off.
nigga or something, because I'm hot and I take my shit off.
Never see it again.
Not even just yamps. My ex-girl got about 3 cold joints for me. Like, I like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, these ain't shits that was just laying around the house, fam. I was wearing this.
Lounge around the house. And
yeah, like I was wearing this coming through, and like, that's my sweater. Oh my God, it's so warm, and never got them back.
Bitch, I need my sweater.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It be
hey,
real,
women
bro.
out there, stop stealing niggas' sweaters, bro.
Why do
There's
women,
comfortable, we know. That's why
why
the fuck
do
we
women
bought this
steal
motherfucker.
a nigga sweater? Cause women's sweatsuits and shit like that be so cheap, bro.
Yeah.
They can always get a pair of cheap fuzzy house slippers or some shit that's comfortable. Like, they shit is always designed for a woman to be comfortable in there, except for like they like, you know, go out and get it type shit, nigga, like the heels and all that type of shit. But they lounge wear, fam.
Trash.
I'll be kind of jealous. Cause it's in the airport. I seen like 1,000 different variables of some comfortable ass slippers for a girl to be wearing.
We ain't got none of that.
You got some slides, nigga, some Forces, or some J's, nigga, like
and
some Air Maxes or something.
Like that.
Slides are not comfortable like that, but to men,
they are.
That's all we got. And guess what? The reason why slides are real comfortable, you remember this, is when they first came out, bro. They was made for after practice.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to.
So you taking your cleats off. You taking your hoop sneakers off,
and
your feet, nigga, your dogs is hurt, and then you slide into them joints, and they nice and firm and shit, and you just be like, all right, these got a little cushion. Yeah, I get the air hitting my toes and shit. I'm cool.
Not wearing, knowing you wearing some bullshit.
Nigga, that shit ain't comfortable, bro. And I'm not masculine enough to wear the male Uggs.
There's no way.
I ain't gonna lie, fam.
There's no way. I can't.
I know a couple killers that wear some.
You wear Crocs.
Nigga, Crocs don't do that.
Crocs is only a couple steps away from being in some Uggs, nigga.
Crocs is for the gangsters, nigga.
No, they're not.
Nigga, you know you can kill a nigga with Crocs on? Yeah, never hear you coming, nigga. That's like some wallabies back in the day or something, nigga. You just bow. My bad, I ain't mean to be loud.
What else we got?
Just creep up on them, nigga. No, what else? You said something. We was about to talk about something.
Jake Paul on Showtime.
Dog, the thing is you saying that we spoke on that briefly, but you said because you were saying that they're ruining boxing. Mm-hmm. I feel like if Showtime is about entertainment, and they can get into boxing where they have all the avenues, have all the relationships, and all the like resources. But they don't have to do it full time to where they have a fleet of boxers with multiple management, multiple contracts, venues, all that type of shit to where they have to pay that overhead. We just got this kid, Jake Paul, for a couple of that's why he's only signed to like a couple fight contract. It's not a 5-year. It's not a 10-fight deal. It's they looking at it.
Fights.
They did the numbers. It was like he probably can do this shit 3 more times. Especially if we help him. Mm-hmm. There you go. There you go. And this is where my entrepreneurial brain kicks in. And I might be dead ass wrong. I'm looking at it, well, what if the Showtime people are like, yeah, let's do this. Let's show Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, a Manny Pacquiao, whoever, a Shakur, a Tank Davis.
The bag they could get.
The bag you can get if you cut that fucking middleman out, nigga, and just come holla at us. and come holla at us. We got the bag.
Well, Gervonta doesn't have bad representation. He's got money team production.
Well, still, no, still, and they're good. So is Errol Spence. Terrence Crawford's not.
Crawford's got horrible.
But at the same time, he's a free agent now. But I'm saying, but still, this business, and you gotta look at it. Those can't. It's the closest thing to having like an agent or a manager, right? So niggas we signed with a management, but then Rock Nation hit us. Bro, y'all fired.
Fired.
I don't give a fuck what y'all did. Y'all did a great job, man. And we're gonna recommend it.
I don't give a fuck if you just
I'm gonna holler at people for you. That's what I'm saying. Listen to me. And I'm not gonna lose no sleep about it because that's the game and that's the duties of it, right? That's how it is with like the training camps and boxing for the most part. So it's like, yeah, I'm with Floyd and them and everything's good over here. But nigga, if Showtime is talking about giving me $500 million like they once gave Floyd
would be still with you behind you would still be training you because Floyd went and got that same bag.
I'm not saying he would cut you off and not fuck with you. You're right. But he wouldn't be promoting you anymore, nigga. You would be Errol Spence Promotions, nigga, and Floyd, and may at worst in conjunction with Mayweather Promotions. Like, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So that's all. That's the only difference. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
Fuck it. I'm just sick. I'm sad that we're to the point where we're gonna cheat for Jake Paul to win.
Jake Paul definitely lost the fight.
That's just how I feel.
This is the
I'm
thing,
just
though.
sad.
He lost the fight, but the fucked up thing is like he looked better. And this is why I say that. When you go train, and I got a homeboy, I'm gonna put him on blast, man. My nigga Drewski. Trained his ass off. He was going like, Keem, I'm gonna start boxing. I'm boxing, I got a fight. And if I win this fight, I'm going to go to this little tournament. I win this joint. Then after that, I only need this amount of fights to be able to turn pro. Like, he was on it. It's like, all right, bro. But Drew one of these niggas, man. We know niggas fresh, nigga. You know who his favorite fighter is. So Drew ordered some shit, and he ordered the coldest shorts ever. Some Floyd Mayweather type shorts. Custom made. That say the barber.
Those shits are expensive.
Yeah. Then he go get nigga the Adidas like Floyd, nigga. Them shit's expensive. Then he go get some custom gloves, nigga, the barber made on them and all that shit, right? He starts running. He's running every day, nigga. Like, he's doing what he's supposed to do. Getting in shape, in the gym training. We watching extra fights he's studying. One nigga goes out there one fight. He ends up fighting a nigga with a ponytail, a baggy wife beater, some cut-off jean shorts, and some Chuck Taylors on. And he lost. Now, Drew will beat the shit out of this dude. But you know what happened? Dude, be in the gym, boxes, for like probably to be in shape or whatever. He ain't taking nothing serious, just whatever. But he's used to being in there sparring and throwing his hands. Getting gun shy in a boxing match is real, though. There's pro boxers that after the fight, they're like, I just didn't let my hands go enough. You get gun shy. All this shit, all these people are watching me. Then that nigga hit me, that shit hurt. And all these niggas is cheering for. Now you mad at the crowd a little bit if you're not careful. Oh, fuck these niggas. Y'all cheering for him? Fuck you and this bitch ass nigga. Right? It's a lot of shit that boxers is dealing with, fam. So, naturally, man, in my opinion, man, it's just like, if your head ain't strong, and if you don't have the repetition, Drew had the discipline. He's tough. He can fight. He's not scary. He wasn't scared of this dude. But we watched the tape and died laughing, nigga, because the nigga was an old school nigga that was like, nigga, like, you know, he was throwing them jabs off.
Drew could have beat his ass.
Dog, everybody watching the fight, even the ref was looking at this nigga like, when you going to start beating his ass? And Drew is in there looking like Floyd, right? And so that's what I'm getting about with the Jake thing. When you go in there, you're training with guys that are former world champions. And you're a multi-millionaire that has all this spotlight and clout. And you want to do this. Bro, you know how many niggas look good in the layup line? Playing ball or in drills and football practice? But to transmit that shit into the game takes at least repetition, right? So Jake Paul don't have the reputation. That's why you're saying, oh, will he at least fight another boxer? That's why no, they won't fight him another boxer. He won't fight another boxer until after these 3 fights are over. But that would give him 7 professional fights. You know what I'm saying? The ring, the excitement, you making the bread. The bread makes you confident in anything. The more bread you make, the more time you can actually spend training. That's real. The more high-level training.
Yeah, because you're not. You don't have to be at signings and all that shit and booking all that shit. But he's not disrespectful to the sport. He's not.
You know how many boxers?
Here's the only thing.
You know how many boxers are reaching out to him back behind the scenes and giving him tips and like doing this and this for him because they're looking at it like, damn, dog, when you do those undercards and you got like low-level pro boxers fighting MMA guys and shit like that, they get paid more than they will ever make. Dog, Tyron Woodley made more than he's ever made in his career.
Yeah, he made his probably whole career in this one fight.
That's crazy.
It just shows you that UFC doesn't pay for shit.
Right.
What else we got in
here? But that's what gives this kid this powder. You know what I'm saying? To call a guy out, the guy bites, okay, we're going to book the fight, I'm going to send you the contract. Nigga, that shit that world champions do.
That's nigga did want to give McGregor $50 million, and with all the money I'm seeing him pass out on fight offers, I'm now just like, I don't think that's a lie. I think the nigga probably did send him a $50 million fight offer. Oh, yeah, they did show the paperwork.
Yeah, they proved that
on
paperwork. Transfer. Conor ain't do that shit. And one of the things I've seen is that he's only going to get better the more he gets in there and fight. And that's the thing about a lot of young pro boxers. The problem is inactivity. When you're young and up and coming and not making nobody no money, you might train 90% of the year and get one little boxing match or tournament at the end of the year, and then maybe the next year fight twice, and then bitch be training for another year or two until you kind of break through, make the USA amateur team, or get on one of these undercards and make a showing for yourself where you get offered a contract. Whereas it behooves them to have you fighting. So it just is what it is, man. We was light, man. That's all I had today, bro. I didn't really have nothing else. Is there anything else you want to touch on? I could get into some serious shit, but we're not doing that tonight, man. We can say that shit for next joint. Shout out to all the ladies, man, that support this. Every time I look at our numbers, man, like females, yeah, y'all hold us down, and I appreciate it. What are you doing?
Even the OnlyFans females.
Oh no, that's what you just stumbled on one. Before we get out of here,
come on, nigga.
No, before we get out of here, fam. I pause. I heard the shit. Nah, nigga. I heard the shit. I heard the news and I thought about you, dog. I was like,
no, they're not doing it no more.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
like, nigga, what do you think? Because I remember, dog, you was spicy with them bitches earlier, man.
I think it's a smart move on the behalf of OnlyFans and the investors in OnlyFans because they knew what they were about to lose.
Let me ask you this, though.
That platform would have died.
Was it the banana in the tailpipe? Did they come in on the culture and was like, man, because they had been around and they couldn't get their shit popping, and you always used to talk about that, like they've been around, but they introduced, hey, broke and deprived and undereducated females and women with social or self-esteem issues and all these things, and money issues on top of that. Hey, come twerk and do porn over here for free and make money off of it. And you start seeing they start courting some celebrities, right?
But like I said, here's the thing, bro.
The next thing you know, we popping now.
We
don't need y'all hoes on here.
Nah, it would no, but here's what they realized is we need y'all because without you, this platform dies. It's something like 75% of shit on OnlyFans is sexual in nature. The other 25% is the other shit, tutorials, cooking, all that shit.
So you think they got a deal to sell it in place?
No, they have a deal to the investors found out like we're going to make so much more money being invested in this if we let it keep going down this route to if we fucking do this and we got to sell everything and get pennies on the dollar.
So they changed it back?
Yeah, they're going to they still can do what they've been doing.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I misread it. I thought not misread, but when you said they changed, I thought you was talking about the original change.
They changed it, yeah. The original change when they said you're not going to do it no more, and then they came back and said, nah, y'all keep doing what you're doing. We're not going to do none of what we said. Because the investors came back and said, nah, we run the numbers. Only 25% of this site is anything else.
It's showing you how to cook a burger.
You will fumble, and we will crash.
So I'm not doing OnlyFans joint, man.
We've been talking about it.
We doing some OnlyFans shit.
We got to get cheeks and shit on here.
Yeah. We about to. I'm about to bring a yamp through, man. If y'all one of these episodes, if y'all see a bitch just busting it open in between us, Mom, I'm sorry.
Mind your business.
This is how women liberate themselves in this generation.
And you see, they love the show.
And I support all liberation of females.
They support us.
Your son's gonna be here holding them down, letting them share the platform. And we're gonna put this thing on OnlyFans and get to this dollar.
To the bag.
To the bidnag. Man, show that sticker one more time, man. We proud of those.
These shit's as hard as fuck.
Dog, I wish I'd have ordered more too, because I'm like, man, I don't know. These niggas might play us. This shit
these
might
are
not come
dope.
out right.
These are well. And that's another motherfucking episode of the Always Talking Shit show in the book. I'm your host, Doc On. This ugly motherfucker.
It's very good looking and charming. My name is Akeem Sincere. And we out this thing.
It's fuck how you feel. We out this bitch. See you on
Talk
Wednesday.
your shit,
New
man.
Always Talking Shit show.
We'll see you motherfuckers on Wednesday. We've been catting the last 2
Yeah,
weeks.
for real.
We will be here on Wednesday for y'all.
That's a fact. We out here.